Hi everyone, it's been a while since I uploaded any videos, but today I'm coming on here to just do a quick show and tell of what I got from San Francisco Pen Show this year. This is the second time I've been. The last time I went there was 2018 maybe, so it's been quite a while. But I did get some very exciting stuff, so I think it might be worth sharing, and also like just talk about my overall experience with the pen show, and in case anyone who's interested haven't been wanting to go. So yeah. So let's get started. So first part is the show and tell. So this is a very cute tote bag that I got from Fog Cats. They are also called Yen Choco on the internet. I will find their store link. Pretty much everything that we got and I have links for, I will put them down in the description box. Yeah, but this is a local artist. They do like San Francisco themed and San Francisco and cats themed stationery stickers and all that. So of course I got this one. They also have stickers, patches, everything under the sun, and they are all very cute. Okay, so now moving on to the stationary things. The first one I think that's worth talking about is Yamamoto Paper. So they have a booth this year. I got two things from them. They brought, I think, over like 10 plus different types of papers. So this is a mystery box that it has 5 different types of paper in it. I have not opened it. Hopefully the glare on the packaging isn't too bad. Yeah, but Yamamoto-san was a very, very warm and funny person, and what he said, one thing that resonated with me was that he was like, I want people to meet paper. So yeah, so I'm curious to see what kind of paper I will meet in this box. And I also got a bullet jotter in this beige color. So it's like I don't know what exact size this is. I haven't measured it, but I feel like it's kind of like in like a B6 Slim realm. I don't have any B6 Slim on my desk right now, so I can't compare. But it's like a what do you call that? Like a hardcover with like 2 pockets, and you can slip these writing pads in. So you have 2 different types of paper on either side, and I don't know if you cannot fold it directly back without some force. I don't want to break it. So yeah, but you have number 3 paper pack. It's called Sheep Clouds Bond. I tried pretty much all of the available paper there. This is one of my favorite, but my favorite is probably this one. It's the Solist. Yeah, it has just right amount of tooth. I like, I don't know, people like very smooth paper. I'm a weirdo. I like Stalogy. I like the Zara Zara from Campus, from the Coquille series. Anyways, I like paper with a little bit of feedback. So I like this one. And it's also still kind of like soft, not like too stiff. There is another one there that's also very feedback heavy, but that one is a bit too stiff. Yeah, so I got these 2. They also have their newest paper there. I forgot its name. Starts with a C. And that one is also very good, but it's not the default one coming with the bullet jotter. But that one is very similar to these 2, but I feel like a little bit more absorbent. So I guess that's one thing that you cannot get from online shopping. That is like you can try out different things, try out paper, especially paper and pens, that like you won't be able to do that when you're shopping online. So that's one reason I would encourage people to try to go to a pen show or wherever meetup where you can try things out. Yeah, and then the next one I think we can talk about this very nice pen case. I do have their business card. They are called Amarillo stationery. Yeah, so this is a pen case. It's engraved with choose your weapon, and then on the side you have this like vintage clasp type of lock, and then you open it. It holds 5 pens. So this is going to my husband. He's been wanting to have like a pen display case, and I think this is very good. We both loved the engraving on this. And we also got a bottle of ink from them. So they have agave, they have cilantro, they have like a lot of other interesting colors. But for me, I got this because I actually cannot eat cilantro. I have what we call the soap gene. It tastes like soap in my mouth. But I guess I can still use the cilantro ink as a consolation. What I didn't realize that it's actually a collaboration between them and Sailor. So it's actually a Sailor ink. Yeah. So yeah, so that's a fun find. Let's see, what's next? I think we can next talk about the Retro 51s that my husband got. We got total of 3. Again, sorry about the packaging, the glaring. We'll start with this one. This is Dracula. That is their Halloween edition from, I can't remember when, but it's a couple years ago, and it's kind of hard to find. So it is actually glow in the dark. Let me move this to the side. Don't know if I'm gonna be able to demonstrate that. Does it glow in the dark? No, that's kind of hard to do. But this is Dracula, and you can see his castle, the Count himself. Oh gosh, is it gonna focus? Maybe not. Yeah, but you can see the yeah. There we go. Then you can see the castle. And you can see Dracula himself, Count Dracula. Excuse me. Has a finial that has the vampire teeth on it. My camera does not want to focus. My apologies. Yeah, that's this pen. This is going to a very dear friend of ours. So that is this one. And then the next one is also a gift. This will go to my father-in-law. He is a huge train nerd. So we got this Lino Trains collaboration. This is 119. It is a gorgeous pen. I'm like I don't know if you can see, but there is like texture on the barrel. So yeah, and then this is like has that like art deco-y design language. Yeah, so this is the second pen. It's another gift. And lastly is a pen that for my husband himself. He picked this one out. This is I don't know the exact model of the plane, but I think it's a Lockheed, one of the stealth bombers. I'm trying my best here. Yeah, so this again has like that, like you can see it in the light better, has like that texture of the plane. Yeah, it is a beautiful pen. Like I'm not into like military planes or anything, but even that, like I'm like, these are just well designed and well made pen, and they write very smooth. So if you haven't tried one, look them up. I guess anyone who seen any of my previous videos before probably know that I'm a huge fan of Travelers Factory, Travelers Notebook, previously known as Meterly, whatever. So we, of course, they have a booth, and of course we stood in line. And of course, when we got into the line, we bought more stuff than we intended to. This is the side effect of shopping with my husband. But we did get the Love and Trip passport and Love and Trip regular size. When these first came out, I was like, oh no, you know what? I'm good this time because I'm not a red person. But they had the red passport on display. He saw it. He's a huge fan of red, and this insert has a cat on it. So he's like, I need it. I want it. I will use it. I was like, okay, if you're going to use it, I'll get it for you. So he got the passport size, and I'm like, you know what? Might as well. I'll get a regular size. I have enough regular size. I have enough inserts, and I have enough ideas. I'll find a use for it. So that's these two babies. Yeah. And lastly, this is, I guess, my highlight of the show, my personal highlight. It is this. So this is a, let me find his card. Some of you might know, but not everybody knows. This is a Sean design, and it is a monarch nib. So let's open this up. It has a very satisfying pop sound. See? Yeah. So it's a full-size body, aluminum, has the splash matte finish, but it has like the splash design. And look at this beautiful baby. This is the Cursive Monarch nib in satin finish. So he does provide, I'm like this, my camera refused to focus. It's actually kind of interesting. Can you focus? Would you mind? Would you mind focusing? Okay, it does. It does mind focusing. So this is a satin finish. They do offer different finishings on their nib. You can get like the polish, have hardened, which looks like a like the rainbow wavy rainbowy effect. Sometimes you get on finishing metals, and then they also have like a purple polish color for this specific nib. But depending on what, they also have medium, fine, broad, I believe, and then cursive. So yeah, depending on what size of nib, types of nib that you get, you can get different finish. Yeah, but this is the one that I picked. Has a little, today is not a good day to do any detail filming, but you can see a little bit. There's like a little glyph. It looks almost like a portal or a door under the nib. So they do have different glyphs too. Yeah, so anyways, the story about this nib is that I went into the pen show with a idea that I want to find a architect nib. I have one architect nib pen that I got from the previous pen show back in 2018. I loved it. It was my daily writer for the longest time. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll just find another fine architect daily writer so that I can have something to switch in and out. But then we went to the Sean Design stand, and then I was like, my husband was like, oh, do you guys have architect? And I was like, it's okay. Like if they don't have it, it's fine. He's not into stationery or anything. He's there for moral support. So, but then they were like, oh no, we don't have that. But like we have like monarch nibs in different sizes. You feel free to go and try it. So I started writing with the cursive one, and I was like, we have a problem. I've never liked any stab nibs, cursive nibs before. I bought different brands, size, TWSBI, Metropolitan, Pilot, Metropolitan, Goulet nibs and all that. I had tried 1.1, 1.5, Lami's, stab nib. Also, none of them worked for me. But this one, it's different. So the reason I really just didn't like cursive stab nibs before was because whichever one I tried, they're all very scratchy for me. I probably because I write in a weird angle. But anyways, so this one is so smooth. It's like just gliding on water. But then the funny thing is that if you write it like this, it's regular like line width and all that. It has a little bit line width variation if you tilt your pen up or down. But if you write it reverse, I think that's the main feature of a monarch nib is that you can vary your line weight a lot by writing in reverse. Like if you tilt your pen really high, the line is really, really thin. If you lay it kind of flat, it just puts out ink. So I don't have it inked right now, so I cannot really demonstrate that. But maybe I will make a shorter video or like even a YouTube short to show the characteristics and talk about this in more detail. Yeah, but this is a very happy purchase. I'm looking forward to inking this up and writing with it. Yeah, so that's kind of it for the pen show show and tell. In terms of like the experience portion, we went on a Friday afternoon. It was already pretty packed for Friday. I think probably because it's the Friday before the long weekend. So a lot of people would maybe just easier for people to take off work and travel and all that. So it was pretty packed. The venue, we feel like it's pretty small. Also, just it's set up in like very like they try to make everything very compact. Yeah, so I think if you do plan to go to this one in like the coming years, I would say the first thing is, of course, do your homework, see who's out there. Are there any vendors you're interested in? Figuring out where their booths are, and then also look at their they have like events schedule, so they have like different classes, panel discussions. We didn't go to any of those because just walking around is already overwhelming enough, and we were like, okay, probably it's good for us to go home. But we walked around for like a good 4 hours, and we kind of like barely got everything in. Like by that I mean like we barely like walked down all of the hallways for at least once, and then talked or shopped at the booth that we're interested in. But there are like so many other vendors out there. They have gorgeous pens, nibs, like some even have like jewelry work, like for like pen accessories and all that. Like you have makers from like different countries, even different parts of the United States. So yeah, so it's variety wise, it's very good. Yeah, so do your homework, see who's there, what events you're interested in, and then make sure you bring water. Bring several things. Bring some cash because most of the booths are like cash. They do take cards or PayPal or Venmo, but the hotel does not have very good internet. So any online payments take a little bit while to go through. Cash will probably make things a lot easier. So cash is one thing. Bring water. Make sure you hydrate. It's a lot of walking, a lot of talking. So make sure you're treating your body well. And then the third thing is bring a tote bag. I had to get like this tote bag and another one because we just showed up with our jackets, pockets on our jackets, and that didn't work out very well with the moment we started buying things. So get a tote bag or something that you can put your loots in. Would I recommend going? I think I do. I think it's a worthwhile experience to just try things out in real life, feel how the nibs write, feel how the inks flow. Yeah, like flip through like handbound notebooks and all that. So that is, all those are very good experience. Like my advice outside of bringing all those three things is that do your homework and then be patient, be courteous. We didn't run into anybody rude or anything there, but it's just sometimes you have a longer wait of a line. Yeah, so just be prepared for that. Yeah, so that's it. So thank you for clicking on this video. It's always chance encounters on the internet, right? So yeah, thank you for staying to the end, and I will see you next time. Bye now.